What if I told you that the history of South Africa is not just a story of gold and apartheid, but of ancient civilizations, lost kingdoms, and a people who refused to break? This is not the history you learned in school, and by the end of this journey, you'll see South Africa like never before. From the ancient footsteps of the first humans to the struggle for freedom against one of the most brutal systems of racial oppression, this is the entire history of South Africa, told like you've never heard it before. Stay with us, because the truth is more powerful than the myths. South Africa's story begins before history itself, deep in the cradle of humankind. Here, over 3 million years ago, our earliest ancestors walked the earth. Fossils like Australopithecus africanus, known as Mrs. Pless, reveal that this region is where humanity itself was born. Fast forward to 200,000 years ago, the first Homo sapiens, people just like us, emerged in southern Africa. These early humans were more than hunters and gatherers. They crafted tools, created rock art, and built spiritual traditions that echo through time. For thousands of years, the San and Khoisan people, some of the world's oldest continuous cultures, thrived across South Africa, leaving behind intricate cave paintings that tell stories of their lives, beliefs, and the world around them. By 500 CE, powerful migrations reshaped the region. Bantu-speaking peoples arrived, bringing ironworking, agriculture, and new ways of life. This wasn't just movement, it was a cultural revolution. One of the most mysterious and impressive sights from this era is Mapungubwe, a kingdom that rose in the 11th century. At its peak, Mapungubwe was a wealthy trading hub, dealing in gold, ivory, and glass beads from distant lands. The discovery of a golden rhinoceros buried with royalty proves that African civilizations were thriving long before European contact. Yet for centuries, these stories were hidden, deliberately erased to deny Africa's rich and complex past. In 1652, everything changed. The Dutch East India Company established a supply station at the Cape of Good Hope. But it wasn't just a stop for ships, it was the start of colonial domination. The Dutch settlers, later known as Boers, began seizing land, pushing the Khoisan people to the margins. For the first time, South Africa became a battleground between African sovereignty and European ambition. As the Dutch expanded, conflicts ignited. The Xhosa people, fierce defenders of their land, waged a series of battles known as the Frontier Wars, a struggle that lasted over 100 years. And yet this was only the beginning of South Africa's long fight for freedom. By the mid-1800s, South Africa's land hid a deadly secret: diamonds and gold. The discovery of these resources changed everything. In 1867, the first diamond was found near Kimberley.